If you already have a VA loan, you might be sitting on one of the easiest refinancing options in the mortgage world. And it's called the IRRRL, not the name Earl. It's actually the Interest Rate Reduction Refinance Loan. IRRRL. And today I'm breaking down exactly how it works, who qualifies, what it costs, and when it makes sense to use it. If you're a military veteran or on active service, looking to make the most of your VA benefits, hit the like and subscribe. I keep things really simple, no fluff, just clear answers. Hi, I'm Alex Ramirez, and I help military families and veterans make smart moves with the VA loan. Let's talk the IRRRL. It's also called the VA Streamline Refi. And what is an IRRRL? An Interest Rate Reduction Refinance Loan. The Interest Rate Reduction Refinance Loan is a VA program designed to let you refinance your existing VA loan into a new one with a lower interest rate and with a lower payment. It's simple, fast, and involves way less paperwork than a typical refinance. And let's get into how does it work. You must already have a VA loan, you're refinancing into another VA loan, and the goal is to reduce your monthly payment by getting a lower interest rate. And you can't use it to take cash out, it's strictly for lowering your rate and your payment. That's a whole nother transaction, that's a VA cash out refinance. And here are the benefits of the IRRRL. There's no appraisal, no income verification, no employment verification, and there's no inspections, and typically lower closing costs than any other refinance. And the processing time is pretty fast. It often takes about 2 weeks, and you can roll in all the closing costs into the loan if you'd like as well. This is about as close to easy mode as you can get in real estate finance. And the funding fee, let's cover that real quick. Here's something important to know. The VA IRRRL comes with a reduced funding fee of just 0.5%. When you purchase a property, it's typically 2.15% for the first time use, so it's much lower when you're doing a VA IRRRL or the VA Streamline Refi. And if you have a VA disability rating that makes you exempt from the funding fee, then that exemption still applies for this loan as well. So here's an example comparison. Let's say you have a $350,000 VA loan at 6.5% interest rate. Your payment is around $2,200 a month. Let's drop to 5.25%. And if you use the IRRRL, your new payment is about $1,950 a month. That's $250 in monthly savings, $3,000 a year that you'll be saving. Over a 5-year period, that's about $15,000 saved. So it makes a lot of sense to do that IRRRL. Here's when you want to do that loan. When rates have dropped at least 0.5% from your current loan, when you plan to stay in the home long enough to break even on the closing costs and the refinance when you're doing the loan. Also, when you don't want a hassle of the full refinance and you just want a simple, very clean process. And here's who shouldn't use this loan right here. So it doesn't work every time, but I recommend it for a lot of people. It might not make sense if you're planning to sell the home really soon, or you already have a very low interest rate and it doesn't make sense to even do it. You want to cash out equity, so this loan won't apply. You'll have to do a regular cash out refinance on a VA loan, so it'll be a little different, more paperwork involved. And here's a bonus tip to remember. Your rate has to go down at least 0.5% in order to do the VA Streamline or the VA IRRRL. So you have to get at least 0.5% rate reduction to be able to do that loan. Here's how to apply. Talk to a lender, someone like me or someone in your area that understands the VA process, ask for an IRRRL quote and compare rates. Submit a quick application. You don't need all the documentation. It's really simple to do it. And within a couple of weeks, you sign your loan documents, your loan funds, and it closes. And you typically skip about a month in payment. And it's usually really fast to do this whole process. And here's a pro tip. You don't need your certificate of eligibility. Your lender can verify everything internally. They'll take care of that for you. And if you've ever done a loan like this, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Drop your experience. Let me know how it went. I'd love to hear all your stories. Hopefully it went really well. And if you got a VA loan and the interest rates have dropped, don't sleep on the IRRRL. It's a fast, low-cost way to save money, and it's one of the big benefits of having a VA loan in the first place. And if you currently have a VA loan and you're thinking about refinancing and you want to get a lower rate, but you don't want to do cash out, go ahead and schedule a time with me, and I'll be more than happy to talk to you. I have a great team, but you're always going to be communicating with me, so you'll hear from me. We can set up a phone call, a Zoom call, or we can communicate via email. But looking forward to helping you out, and remember, maximize your VA home loan to build wealth.